My name is Diana and this is a tutorial on how to create a penguin using Blender. First of all, we're gonna delete the cube by pressing X because we don't need it. Then we're gonna go to Add, Mesh, UV Sphere, and then we're gonna resize the sphere. First, we're gonna change the segments from 32 to 16, and the rings we're gonna leave them at 16. Then we're gonna resize it by pressing S, Z, and 2 and enter. Then we're gonna go from object mode to edit mode. Then we're gonna press A to deselect, and we're gonna select the main vertex on top. Then using Control Plus, we're gonna select the first ring, then the second ring. Now we're gonna move up the vertices by 0.3 by pressing G, Z, and 0.3. Then we're gonna rotate the same vertices by pressing R, and while holding the Control key, we're gonna rotate it by 30 degrees. Then we're gonna select the next ring by using Control Plus. And we're gonna move it up again by 0.3 by pressing G, Z, 0.3, enter, and we're gonna rotate it as well. You're gonna repeat the process 3 times until you get to for the item to show this way. This will create the neck and the face of the penguin. Then we're gonna move the neck forward by pressing G, Y, and we're gonna move it by negative 0.4. Next, we're gonna deselect all by pressing A, and we're gonna select the main vertex, and we're gonna create the beak of the penguin by pressing G, Y, negative 1.2, enter. Next, we're gonna create the wings of the penguin, and we're gonna go from vertices to faces, and we're gonna select the first face. Then while holding shift down, we're gonna select the second one. Next, we're gonna stroke the wings by pressing E, X, and while holding down the Control key, we're gonna move them out. Then on the left hand side, we're gonna change that to 0.3. Now we're gonna press 2 so we can see the bottom, and we're gonna press A to deselect, and then we're gonna select the bottom vertex and press E and hold Control and move it down, and we're gonna change that to negative 1.4. I correct, 1.4. Enter. Next, to smooth the wings, we're gonna go back to vertex select mode, and we're gonna select these 2 vertices by using Shift, then pressing Alt M, again we select those two vertices and we go to Mesh, Vertices, Merge, at the center, or we can also use Alt M. It just didn't work for me this time. And then we're gonna do the same for this two vertices and the last two at the bottom. As you can see, the 1, 2, 3 vertices are now merged, and the last thing we're gonna do on the wing, we're gonna select the vertex on the back, as you can see right here. Then we're gonna press G, Z, and 0.1, enter to move it up by 0.1. And then you're gonna do the same steps for the other side to create the other wing. Now we're gonna go to the bottom of the body of the penguin, and we're gonna select the main vertex, and using Control Plus we're gonna select the first ring, and we're gonna hit X to delete, and then we're gonna choose vertices, and that will make a hole in our penguin. Next, to create the base of the penguin, we're gonna select all the vertices on the edge at the bottom, and we're gonna hit Alt F for fill. Next, to add the feet, we're gonna go into From View, and we're gonna go to Face Select Mode again. Then we're gonna zoom in a little, and we're gonna select these two faces for the feet. For the second one, you select both of them by holding Shift on the second one. Then by pressing E and Y, you're gonna extrude them. And you're gonna extrude them by 0.6. And we're gonna change that right here. And it's -0.6. Next, we're gonna click Subdivide once, and then we're gonna go back into Vertex Select Mode and press A to deselect. Then we're gonna select this 3 vertices by holding down the Shift key, and then you'll press S, C, and 0.4. Forget what I just said, is G, Y, 0.4. And you'll do to the other foot as well. For the tail, you're gonna choose these 3 vertices, then press E, and you'll move it just by a little bit, and that will be 0.3 units down. You press EY and you'll move it by 0.3 to create the tail of the penguin. Then you'll go to Object Mode and select Smooth over here on the left, Thank you, and don't forget to save your work. And there it is.